schedule your free consultation. Introducing ZERONA, this revolutionary FDA-cleared laser treatment that can take inches of fat away from your hips, waist, and thighs without surgery, pain, or recovery time. ZERONA's clinically proven technology utilizes a painless cold laser to empty your fat cells and restore them to a smaller size. With ZERONA, results can be seen in as little as 2 weeks. Listen to what actual patients have to say.
In 9 ZERONA sessions, I lost 3.9 inches of fat. 2.5 being in my hips and my thighs. I was so excited with the results.
After only 6 sessions with the ZERONA laser, I was able to lose 4.6 inches of total fat. And what I was most excited about was the 1.6 inches I was able to lose in my abs.
Based on the way I wanted my body to look, my doctor recommended 10 ZERONA sessions. Within those 10 sessions, I lost 16.25 inches of fat. 5 came from my abs.
Ask your doctor today if ZERONA is right for you.
So maybe you've heard about ZERONA and want to know more. ZERONA is a clinically proven FDA-cleared cold laser that safely penetrates the skin, causing the release of unwanted fat from your hips, waist, and thighs. The released fat is naturally passed through your lymphatic system without negatively affecting triglyceride or cholesterol levels. Losing inches of fat from your hips, waist, and thighs can take months through diet and exercise. Now with ZERONA, results can be seen in as little as 2 weeks with no pain, no surgery, and no recovery time.
Now, from the global resources of ABC News.
For the first time on national television, Drew is showing us the future of liposuction.
Now this is the ZERONA laser, and this achieves what we consider to be the holy grail of plastic surgery.
ZERONA. What it is a laser, a cool touch laser. It doesn't burn the skin. It's used on the outside of the skin to melt fat.
ZERONA, Z-E-R-O-N-A.
Doctors recommend a series of 6 treatments over a 2-week period for maximum effectiveness. The treatment takes 40 minutes.
You literally go in, take a little nap, wake up, and you're thinner. It's pretty incredible.
No pain, no downtime, no recovery, no needles, no surgery, no nothing.
There's nothing.
And you can literally read a magazine while it's going on.
Folks are losing around 4 inches off their bodies, but here they've seen some people losing around 11 inches.
It works.
This is see it, believe it result.
So this is 2 weeks. Isn't that impressive?
You look
I want you to
amazing.
stand up and show everyone this new body.
Hey, you look amazing.
Cook lost 7.5 inches in 2 weeks and 5 pounds.
It was amazing.
And look at this, is incredible.
This is the kind of thing that you just dream about. It is safe, it's effective, and it decreases your appetite and increases your good cholesterol and decreases the bad cholesterol.
Definitely, I can feel a lot better.
Oh, sounds pretty good to me.
I'm ready to do this. I'm sorry.
No. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. ZERONA, my ZERONA, here we come.
What's going on?
Today on the Dr. Oz Show, and the miracle procedure to laser off your fat in minutes without surgery.
We guarantee 3 inches at least.
Next.
What if I told you this cutting-edge device could melt inches off your waist and keep them off for good? Well, today, I'll show you live on the air the miracle procedure to fight fat without undergoing the knife. Joining me is Dr. Jamie Heskett. She's performed this procedure on thousands of her New York City patients. Dr. Heskett, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, the device is called ZERONA. Talk to me about how does it work? What fascinates you about it?
Well, I'm really excited to share this machine with you. It is the new frontier in fighting fat and getting rid of unwanted inches. So ZERONA, actually what it does is a cold laser. It perforates the fat cell. When the fat cell is perforated, the contents of the fat cell leak out. They're taken into the circulation. It's either metabolized by exercise or by the liver, and the fat cell shrinks. And you shrink.
How many of you want to get your arms under here right now? Would you? A lot of you? All right. limit for 4, just informed consent. I'm going to show you with an animation what this actually does, because we got some really cool footage, and then we're going to talk a little bit about how it might be used in your lives. Okay, so here's what happens. You got an animation that sort of brings this alive, because it starts with the skin, but there's all the fat that you have, and the laser goes through that skin, and it hits the fat cells. Now let's actually see what really happens. Here are fat cells literally dissolve. You see this shrinking up, and as they become mush, they begin to spread out and dissolve. Now what really happens is individual cells get messages. Once they have that signal, your white blood cells, see those little sticky things, come in there, and they suck them up, and know what happens? The fat shrinks.
So what we love about this machine is, and this new technology, is what we call the ZERONA trifecta. And that is non-invasive, it is completely painless, and most importantly, it does not destroy the fat cell. We know that the fat cell is important to the endocrine function of the body, and we also know that if you reduce or take away the fat cells from the body, then if you are to gain weight in the future, it's going to potentially go to an undesirable place.
Right.
So that's what makes this different than any other technology that has been available in the past, or any procedure that you can do that's invasive.
Perfect. So I'd like you to meet a woman who may be just like you. She's tried everything to get rid of those extra pounds, but nothing seems to work. Until maybe now.
My name is Catherine. I'm 48, and I am stuck. I have actually named my belly fat. This is my fat cat. Fat cat, it's time to leave the building. I mean, come on. I just can't take this anymore. I mean, I have been trying to lose weight for years. This sucker is not going away, and I don't know why. I have exercised, I eat right, but nothing is working. This is my diva dress. I have this dress that I bought a couple of years ago. I know, sexy, right? I am dying to fit into that red dress again. Oh, I used to feel sexy. I'd walk around in my little short skirts, but now, it's not happening. I'm a skinny diva in this body. there really is.
Catherine, thank you for joining us. So, not many women actually name their fat. And I could see how you're sort of connected to it, and we're thinking about it a lot. So, Dr. Haskell, let me ask you, as a physician, how do you know if Catherine's a good candidate for this? And I just help everyone understand who might actually benefit from the procedure.
So, Catherine is a great candidate for this because she is committed to a healthy lifestyle. So, for her, this is going to jumpstart her weight loss program, which was before an insurmountable challenge to her.
You ready? You psyched?
Yes, I am.
Slide on back here. Watch your head.
Okay.
There you are. Watch your head, watch your head. Good. Okay, slide up a little more, and I'll put these goggles on you. Now, this is a laser device, so just out of etiquette, we put glasses on. But they look good on you anyway, Catherine.
Do you feel anything, Catherine?
Oh, no, nothing yet.
So take us through the steps.
Yep, so we're just going to expose the area that she wants to reduce.
All of this?
Yep, all of this.
That's your whole body.
Oh, okay.
Disappear on us. She's gone.
Now, even though we're only focusing the laser for Catherine on her belly, she's going to lose inches everywhere because the fat cells have this beautiful capacity to communicate with each other. And I can guarantee that she can lose at least 3 and as many as 11 inches in 2 weeks, which is
11
huge.
inches?
Huge.
I mean, where do you lose 11 inches? Most people don't have 11 inches to throw away. There's intestines in there.
Correct. She's not going to lose 11 inches from the circumference of her abdomen, of course. We're only limited by, you see these probes here, where they can actually reach.
Catherine's smiling so widely she's going to get wrinkles. All right, talk to me about how much of an investment is cost, time.
Okay, so it's the protocol is 6 sessions. You typically do it over a 2-week period, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can find this treatment is available all across the country in multiple different types of situations, like doctor's offices, health spas, etc. Generally, the cost is between $2,000 and $3,500, obviously depending on where you live. It's a 40-minute session, 20 minutes on each side, and you're out the door.
All right, you still no pain?
No, I'm fine. I wasn't even sure it was started.
Most people sleep during the procedure.
All right, so here's the deal. It takes about 2 weeks to see the benefit. And, you know, we are a little skeptical of all these ideas, so we wanted to really check this out. So I have some pictures, before and afters, of this device being used. Are you curious to see them? Yes. Okay, so here's a picture. This is an image of someone's belly. You see the before on the left and the after on the right. This is after 2 weeks of using the device. And let me have the side view, if you don't mind. And that's a big difference. And that's pretty typical of the patients you see?
Typical. Yeah, we guarantee 3 inches at least.
You guarantee 3 inches?
We guarantee 3 inches at least.
That's a pretty good deal. Catherine, what do you think?
Woohoo!
All right, here's the deal. We're not going to keep you here for 40 minutes, but we have gotten a promise from Dr. Hesper. She's going to take you to her office, and she's going to finish 6 therapies for you to get you as many of those 11 inches that we can get off you. Thank you very much. Catherine, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Live, the news you count on. NBC2, News at 5.
Lipo on your lunch break. That's how some doctors describe a new non-invasive technique used to target that stubborn fat.
It is a new FDA-approved technology. It has arrived in our part of Florida, and we are giving you the first look at it. It kind of allows you to lay back and relax and lose the inches. That's according to NBC2's Nancy Alvarez.
Go ahead and lay down.
Believe it or not, this is the centerpiece of Chantel Gibbons' new fitness plan.
You feel comfortable? Yeah. Like laying in bed.
Chantel is targeting her problem spots with the ZERONA laser.
No pain, it's not hot, it's not burning, it's not anything.
It's the first non-invasive form of liposuction just approved by the FDA at the end of last year.
Right here on her flank, right in here on this problem areas that she wants to work on.
Patients are losing inches, but there's no surgery, no bruising, no scarring.
There's no pain. There's absolutely no downtime. It's not invasive.
Dr. Daniel Kirshner is the first to bring the ZERONA to Southwest Florida. These lasers penetrate fat cells inside the body and literally causes them to leak.
The laser literally opens up the fat cells and the fat flies out. Your body excretes it and eliminates it naturally.
The plan calls for at least 6 40-minute sessions over 2 weeks. The results?
It's about 2 3/4 in my waist, 2 inches here in my hips, and 1 inch in the thighs.
Gone.
Gone.
Chantel's mom, Debbie, went under the laser first.
It's like my clothes just feel so different. They're actually a little bit loose. I don't have that bulge around my waist anymore.
An outcome so satisfying she recommended it to her daughter. But the ZERONA isn't for everyone. Dr. Kirshner says it's mainly for people looking to target problem areas that don't seem to budge with diet and exercise.
We're not killing fat cells, we're just shrinking the fat cells.
That means the fat can return. That's why treatment should go along with a fitness plan and healthy eating. In the end, just how long the results last is up to you.
I'm going to the gym and I'm even eating even more healthier than before because I don't want it to come back.
Traditional liposuction runs between $4,000 to $8,000. The ZERONA laser starts at $2,000 for 2 weeks of treatments, and Dr. Kirshner says most of his patients lose inches after just the first week. To learn more about the treatments, head to our website, nbc-2.com. Nancy Alvarez, NBC2.
Now this is the ZERONA laser, and this achieves what we consider to be the holy grail of plastic surgery.
ZERONA.
ZERONA, Z-E-R-O-N-A. And this achieves fat loss, inch loss, without any invasiveness, without any surgery, without any needles, without any numbing meds, without any downtime. Okay, and really this is the only non-invasive laser that can actually reduce inches.
Really? You've used this yourself. You really believe it works?
Now you look at this and you say, well, what the heck is this thing? I mean, it looks like the tentacles of Dr. Octopus combined with something. It does look like Dr. Octopus. Yeah, something from the movie Aliens or something. But this is actually a very impressive machine. And I'm going to turn it on here.
Wow.
You want to put
There's
your
like
hand
disco lights on the floor.
You want to put your hand underneath it? No, stop. Oh, just kidding. That's fine. You can put your hand there. It's fine.
Funny guy.
So what this utilizes is 5...
Well, if we're going to stick something in there that I want smaller. That's not mine, by the way. Whose body is that? Is that yours?
That's
you
Chris.
look cute in there. So this is Christine, yes? Yes. So what exactly is going on with this machine?
Well, this machine utilizes 5 low-light lasers, and the lasers have actually been studied and found histologically to cause the fat cells in the body to release their fatty contents. And what they do is they release it actually into the space between the cells. And if you stack these treatments every other day for approximately 2 weeks, people can lose, by these studies, about 3 to 4 inches on average after 2 weeks, and some people have even lost up to 8 to 9 inches. There's no pain, no downtime, no recovery, no needles, no surgery, no nothing.
Well, there is some downtime if you have to go every other day for 2 weeks. How long do you have to be in there?
It's 40 minutes, so you spend 20 minutes on your back, 20 minutes on your tummy, and you can literally read a magazine while it's going on. I mean, you don't feel anything with the treatment.
Every other day for 2 weeks. How much would that cost?
They cost anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. In my practice, we actually are charging $1,800, and for people who don't lose at least 3 inches, we give them $1,000 as a credit towards lipo or something else they may be interested in.
And then how long are those results roughly lasting?
That's what we're still trying to see, because this, like all these other things, it's brand new, and this type of indication we're just coming out with.
So Christine had it. Christine, that was very brave of you, first of all, to lie down in your bikini under this for us. Did it hurt, first of all?
No, it was very relaxing. In fact, it was a great time for me to catch up on phone calls and close my eyes and chill out, actually. It was a really nice break in my day.
So it was really kind of zen for you?
Yes.
So no pain, and you went for 2 weeks, did you?
Yes.
Did you feel the results immediately? Did it take the full 2 weeks? What were the results for you?
I think I felt it pretty much immediately. I could feel a change. But after the 2 weeks, definitely, I could definitely feel a smoothness about my skin. I've had people comment, and then that muffin top isn't quite as big as it used to be, so that's really nice.
Now, we actually do have some, you saw me actually performing the treatment on Chris back in my office in Michigan, but we do actually have some before and after photos of her, so if you want to take a peek. So
oh,
this is her
wow,
from the front.
That's really a big
difference. And let's switch her to the side, and that's where you can really see. Now, Chris lost a total of 5.5 inches when you measure total. From the waist, from the hips, and from the thighs. And we estimated with her that that would probably equal about 2 liters of fat. Now, this is about 2 liters of fat. Do you want to hold this?
No.
Well, I'll put it down then. This is about 2 liters of fat or so. And that's what we estimated that the ZERONA took off her with 2 weeks of painless treatments.
That is absolutely amazing. Do you feel even better about it when you see those pictures?
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this, actually. But definitely I can feel a lot better. It's great.
Oh, sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I gotta say, you gave us a lot to think about, Dr. Ian. Thank you so much. Thank you to our guests for being so brave and showing us this.
Live from NBC4, this is the Channel 4 News at 11.
You do not need me to tell you that summer is coming. Your diet has worked up to a point. You don't want liposuction, but there is a non-surgical way, I'm told, to lose those remaining bulges. Dr. Bruce is here now to show us how it works. Come on, Bruce, it really works?
It works, Colleen, although you see from this woman that it works in a small way on people who want to be just a little more perfect. That means a lot of people, but it will work on almost everybody. It's a zapper, a cold laser called ZERONA. We call it cold because it doesn't burn the skin. A lot of options out there, but this one really worked for this woman. Francia Ordonez is a personal trainer and works out hard and often. She was getting good results, but she wanted even more.
Well, you know, like it's almost bikini season, and every woman has like a problem area, and mine would be the outer thighs and the love handles.
So Francia decided to try a different procedure that targets those trouble spots. There are many variations of lasers and approach. The one you're watching is called ZERONA. Doctors who use it say the cold laser reduces the size of fat cells in the body. The machine looks like an octopus with 5 arms, and each projects laser beams to the stomach, thighs, and waist area, all in an attempt to sculpt your body into what you'd like it to look like.
The laser will hit through the skin to the fat cells, and once it hits the fat cells, it makes little tiny holes in the fat cells, allowing the fat to leak out of the fat cells into the lymphatics. And then subsequently it goes into circulation where it can be metabolized.
One session takes 1 hour. You need about 6 sessions in 2 weeks for a full effect. There is no anesthesia, no painkillers, and no downtime.
It feels just a little bit warm.
Dr. Christopher Ho says most patients can go home right after the procedure, and he says the results are best if you work out during the 2 weeks of treatment.
We actually measured 6 areas: the thighs, the waist, the back, and the neck area. We usually see typical results about 4 inches total of all those areas.
Ho says the procedure is safe, but it may not be a good idea for people with thyroid or other metabolic conditions. Francia says she experienced no side effects at all. and she started seeing results after just 2 weeks.
I just started noticing everything was just getting tinier. I'm definitely ready. I'm going to feel a lot more confident than I did last year in a bikini.
Okay, so you're going to say she didn't need much to begin with, right?
I don't think she needed any.
Yeah.
Well, she felt differently. So some people want to go just a little further. There are people who are a lot heavier that can use this. But I agree. She started out looking pretty good.
Yeah, I would say. And, you know, when you email Dr. Bruce tonight on Facebook, be sure and wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
I am 26.
You don't need the treatment either, do you?
Well, imagine being able to lose inches from your waistline without diet or exercise. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? I think it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
But that's not so, according to a new wellness center in our region.
Oh, I am looking forward to this story. It's using lasers to blast away fat, and Maritimers who have tried it say it works. We get the details now in this Live at 5 house call.
Kathy Brown works out 5 days a week and tries to follow a sensible diet. Despite that, she finds her metabolism has slowed down over the years, and it's harder to keep the extra weight off.
I used to be able to lose weight in inches when I was younger, but at 50 plus, it's harder.
Kathy wanted to slim down for her beach vacation this spring, and to help her achieve her goal, she turned to a laser. Yes, a laser. ZERONA is the very latest in body slimming technology. It's a laser that targets fat cells and zaps them.
When it's applied to the skin, it stimulates the fat cells right beneath the skin's surface. And what this does is it encourages the fat cell to open up and release its contents. The contents are then taken into the lymphatic system and processed by the liver or metabolized through exercise.
Laura Hawkins operates one of our region's first ZERONA lasers. She says the machine's forearms contain low-level or cold lasers that are placed over a patient's skin. During the 40-minute session, those diodes are moved around the body, typically focusing on the stomach, hips, and thighs.
During a consultation, we would typically sit down with a patient, look at where they're looking to lose from, and assess where the diodes would be placed based on their body type.
For best results, patients undergo a series of 9 treatments spaced 48 hours apart. They're asked to stay well hydrated and avoid caffeine and alcohol, as these can interfere with the metabolizing process. ZERONA is approved by Health Canada as well as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. It's even been featured on the Dr. Oz show.
Well, today I'll show you live on the air the miracle procedure to fight fat without undergoing the knife.
What we love about this is that it is virtually a risk-free procedure. There is no pain involved, it's non-invasive, so there's no surgery, no downtime, no scarring or bruising.
ZERONA isn't approved for pregnant or breastfeeding women. As well, anyone with a pre-existing medical condition should consult their doctor before beginning treatment. But for everyone else, Hawkins says the results speak for themselves.
We guarantee that our patients will lose a minimum of 3.5 to upwards of 9 or 11 inches over the span of 3 weeks.
Kathy admits she was skeptical in the beginning, thinking the whole procedure sounded too good to be true. But after 3 weeks, she's lost a total of 6 inches.
I didn't know at first if I was losing the inches until I tried on a pair of jeans. And the jeans were tight before and they fit perfectly.
She says she's noticed a big difference.